Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Nadia. For those of you who don't know me, I've just finished. I'm in this mood of filming videos. I've just these talk descriptive videos. I just finished doing a video about my trip to India, coming trip to India on Saturday, and I thought let me do this one as well. And this is about Yin Yoga. So in May, I got certified to become a Yin Yoga teacher, and before that, I had done maybe two, three Yin Yoga classes, but the few I did, I like it. I didn't feel nothing like wow spectacular. I just felt like it was a type of yoga that was a little bit more calmer, and it was fine. So for me, with me being someone who has a background in meditation, I started meditation in the mid 90s, Zen meditation. So combining like the physical part with a little bit more, with this calmness that you have in yin yoga was perfect. So in May, at the Hatha Yoga Zurich studio in Solikon, actually, there's a studio here in Zurich where I live. They have a lot very good outdoor sessions. By the way, I do outdoor yoga with them. This is how I discover them, and they have different yoga teachers coming doing their programs. It's very nice, and they have as well their own yoga teacher trainings. So I saw this training from Tanya. Tanya Zehofer. She came all the way from Germany. She's a yoga teacher, experienced in Yin Yoga. Excuse me, experienced in Yin Yoga. Her focus is Yin Yoga for the past, I think, like 17 years. It was so good. The training, guys. The training was I started like on it was from Wednesday to Sunday. So Wednesday was like 2 hours, Friday 2 hours, then Friday half afternoon, and then Saturday and Sunday like from 10 to 6 from 10 to 4 p.m. It was or 5 p.m. Oh, Saturday was until 5 p.m. and Sunday until 4 p.m. Or Saturday was until like 6 p.m. It was quite. I mean, almost the whole day, whole working day, let's say. So it was really very good. And then after that, the next coming weekend, I had more hours. So the next week we had the whole weekend, and we had as well, I believe, from Monday to Friday as well, the same. So when you do this type of programs, it's not only I mean, if you work at the same time, you work in an office job like I do, for instance. It's not only the money that you dedicate, but it's as well the time. So it's really a dedication. When I was there, the first weekend, the first time, the first batch of hours, okay, I was like, okay. But the second batch of hours, I was like, wow, this is really an investment. It takes not only interest and wanting to learn more about it, but it's really an investment of your time. The course was about 850 Swiss francs, which is about $850 euros. And then after that course, I did 2 weeks later. I did another one with her, which was a weekend, and it was 16 hours. It was hands on. So basically, hands on is yin yoga, but what do you do when you do a yin yoga class? You can touch the person in a specific way so that they get a little bit more of support on the postures. And you may say, well, I can touch them like in any other yoga class. No, it's different. You have to do it in a specific way. So so I did that, and I had a different group of participants each time. So the first 2 weekends, because it was the traditional, just normal yin yoga, it was the same people. But then the hands-on one, it was another people, another group. and it was really very nice. By the way, I'm talking yin yoga as if everyone knows what yin yoga is. If you never heard about yin yoga, is the opposite of yang yoga. So yang yoga is normally, the yoga that we have at the gyms, that we do at the gyms, that is more like you do this asana, you do the sun salutations up and down, you do the flows, or even hatha yoga, like where you go from one posture to the other, like that, right? Like pa. Yin yoga is different. In yin yoga, you do less postures, and each posture you hold for about 3-10 minutes max. 10 minutes is quite a lot. Normally, you have to see as well the group, but it can be 8 minutes as well, or 5 minutes. Regularly, 5 minutes people can hold quite well. And also in the Yan Yoga structure or classes, normally you will have the thing with the alignment, right? The posture, the asana has to be done in a specific way. In Yin Yoga, it's different. Yin Yoga is about really letting go. So there's a little bit of guidance of how the posture should be like, but in the end, it should be in a way that it's comfortable for you and it allows you really to let go. Okay, so it's yin yoga has many benefits. For me, what I know about yin yoga was that you could just relax, that's it. But it has many more. Even at a medical level, there are doctors who prescribe yin yoga to their patients. And actually, Tanya, she works a lot with doctors that send her like patients who have cancer. So it's very interesting. It works as well as anti-aging. When I went to do the course, I was exhausted, and then when I finished the course, I felt like I had rejuvenated, like 7 years or so. So it's really very good. Imagine, because what you are, I mean, imagine why would that be, right? Because when you are doing yin yoga and you just in a posture, you just letting go, you just letting go of all the stress. The stress, guys, is what ages us. Stress is the worst thing. When I was in Africa, in Mozambique in last year in December, I was looking at women. I was like, wow, their skin, they don't have one wrinkle, and they're like in their 40s, in their 50s. It's like, how is this possible? But and they have children, but it's because they don't have the level of stress they have here. Even if they work like in an office job, they have a cleaning lady, they have someone who cooks at home. I mean, they don't have to do all of that. So, and they have the sun. The sun gives you like a bronze, a tone, amazing. They have an amazing. This is another thing. I was looking at them. Not only they didn't have wrinkles, but I was looking at them. I was like, but the skin, they don't. The skin, how bronze is, how toned, how I was really, how shiny. I was really amazed. And I was in my head, they study like, why is it like that? Why me in Europe? I don't have that. So it's, guys, a stress. It's so it ages. I think we know this, right? The stress, it ages you like crazy. I think we've seen people who have gone on before they went to holidays. They were tired, and then they came from holidays, and we can see that they look different. Sometimes we see someone who we see them and we like, oh, you look great, and then they're like, yeah, because I was on holidays. Because it's you are relaxed and you just let go, you just flow, you don't have a rigid structure. So yin yoga is really about that, letting go, and it helps to reduce the stress levels, and that works as an anti-aging. So if you are looking for an anti-aging, by the way, I did a video on my channel recently about face yoga. So if you are looking for anti-aging tips or methods, yin yoga is one of them. For people, if you are a yoga teacher, if you're someone who does yoga regularly, like 3 times a week, the yan yoga, the more active one, it's if you do like one yoga a day, one yin yoga is there. One yin yoga class a day is good. If you like, normally, like in my gym, there's a class. It lasts 70 minutes. Normally, 1 hour. I haven't seen that. I mean, normally the duration will be 90 minutes, but today, many gyms they have a 60 minutes, 55 minutes. So it's I think it doesn't take too much time, and you can incorporate it as part of your yoga practice. If you are full time a yoga teacher, and you do yoga and you do maybe YouTube videos as well, things like that, you have time 2 times per week in yoga. It's really very very good. Another thing that you can do, for instance, to do it in the morning. Sometimes in the morning we do yin yoga, but without really being very very conscious. Sometimes we do it just, we may do a little bit of stretches, and each stretches we hold it for a few more seconds and we just let go there because we are starting our day. So that's also a yin yoga, and you can also do that in the mornings instead of doing like on your own, for instance, a full class of yin yoga. You can do 10 minutes in the morning, and you can focus just on one posture. Like the teacher Tanya, she told us that when she I think when she was starting to get more and more into yin yoga, every day she will take like 20-30 minutes, and she will just be in one posture, just stay there in one posture. She will take a journal, and she will journal, she will analyze how she feels, how yeah, if even if she changes this, how does it feel, and if she use some things to support her, some prompts to support her, how does it feel. So that is something as well that you can do. Me, normally I try to go to the yin yoga class at my gym on Thursdays. I don't always do it because I do the norm because at lunchtime on Thursday I have the yan yoga, and I go the rest of the weeks as well as yoga. So it's like when Thursday evening comes, if I have to go to the gym again, do the yoga, it's sometimes it can be too much for me. Sometimes I just need to rest. So I'm trying really to build this regularity of doing of doing one day a week at least of yin yoga. And then sometimes I do it on my own when I feel like my body needs it. I do yin yoga on my own. Sometimes I do it 20 minutes. It's also very good. The yin yoga is very good if you do it in the morning when you didn't have a lot of sleep. Like when you wake up without getting a lot of sleep, you feel a little bit druggy. If you do like 20 minutes of yin yoga, like you do three postures or four postures, it will regenerate your whole body. You won't feel anymore that you need to sleep. It's also at night before sleeping. Actually, and I was talking about that with a couple I met who told me that they have problems to sleep the whole night. Not to fall asleep. To fall asleep, it's easier, but then they wake up like at 3 in the morning, and then they cannot sleep anymore. So I gave them some tips, and I told them about yin yoga, and to do it at night yin yoga, to to runterfallen, to go down, fahren, as we say in German, because I was using that word with them, just to go down slowly, right, preparing for sleep. It's really very very good. I want to start incorporating that more in my schedule. That every night I do my food bath, and then I do like three postures, or even just one posture of yin yoga, like the child posture, the traditional child posture that you have in the normal yin yoga class, in the normal dynamic classes. At night, it's very good. If you stay there for a few minutes, it will help you really to relax, detox your mind, declutter your mind, and prepare for sleep. So yeah, I there's Yin yoga in my class. My plan is to start teaching there as a substitute, and I plan to start making videos here on my channel. 10 minutes video, about 10 minutes Yin yoga without having to go through the whole class. I will maybe do in the future more lengthy videos about Yin yoga, but like 10 minutes of Yin yoga is it's that is something that is acceptable for everyone. Everyone can do it, and it's very very nice. So that was the train. So the training that I had with Tanya was, I can really recommend it. She does, I think she does workshops in Morocco, in the desert, where they do yin yoga. I think she has it with her partner, who does as well, I think, the normal yoga or music, or not singing. Uh, this Tibetan board. I don't quote me that. Maybe that's not correct, but I know that she does yin yoga workshops in the desert, and in, I think, in Austria. También. She's really very active, and she collaborates with doctors as well. So if you are, yeah, something I want to share is that she explained the difference about Yin yoga and restorative yoga. Many people think that is the same, but actually it's not the same. They're similar, but it's not the same. Restorative yoga is really like when you have a burnout, when your body is completely like run down, like I cannot even move a finger. That you just stay there. In yoga, it's a little bit different. In yoga, you may still feel tired and so, but you still have a little bit of energy, and so yin yoga just will help you to be a little bit more aware of yourself, to be a little bit more centered. But it's not really for those cases. I mean, people who have burnout, they can still do it, but I'm just explaining the difference with the restorative yoga, restorative yoga. Restorative yoga is not yin yoga, and restorative yoga it's more really for people who are really exhausted, burnout, and they cannot even lift a finger. you know. So if you've never done yin yoga, I encourage you to do yin yoga. There are workshops as well where both types of yoga are taught. So in the morning, people do the yang yoga a little bit more active, then in the evening they do yin yoga. Or as Tanya told me, sometimes there are like events where she may collaborate with someone who does the yang yoga, and she does the yin yoga. So she does yang yoga like 30 minutes. Yeah, I think it's like 15 minutes, and then comes the other person, that's 15 minutes of 15 minutes yan yoga, then 15 minutes yin yoga, then 15 minutes yan yoga, like that's like for an hour and a half or something like that, or 2 hours. um yeah. So yoga is so amazing. As I just said, I finished filming a video about prenatal, postnatal with yoga. So it will be so interesting to understand more about how yoga can help pregnant women or women who just give birth. And there's as well child yoga, children yoga. I want to do this type of training as well. Maybe next year I'll do it as well with the Sri Sri School of Yoga, because they have the program is 95 hours. My yin yoga training in total, I think, was like for 40 hours, including the hands-on. Yeah, I will say it's 40, 45. Yeah, it was for me. I felt like it was such a luxury that I gave to my body, to myself, because when you do those trainings, you have the practical exercises, so you benefit from it as well as as the receiver, right? Not only as a teacher, you learn how to teach it, but also as a receiver. So It's worth, for me, the program was worth every penny. The other program, the hands-on program, I think that one was like 500, something like that, or 400, 500, I believe. So, but it was, for me, my anything that goes to my well-being, to my health, at a physical level, emotional level, mental level, it's worth every penny. So I don't really scatimate on that. So if you if you doubt on what to invest your money, your time, invest it on your health, because our health is the most important thing that we have. Without health, we don't do nothing. So yeah. So I hope to see you here in my channel, watching the videos that I already have, and also other videos that I already have, and also when I start doing the Yin Yoga videos, I hope to see you here so that you can start practicing with me Yin Yoga. See you on the next video. By the way, if you have any ideas about videos that you would like for me to make, you can tell me. And if I think it's a good idea, I'll do the video. Okay, I'm always open for suggestions. Thank you very much. I hope the quality is okay. I need to improve the lighting, but step by step. Step by step. We are a little bit newbies on YouTube, so step by step. Ciao.